Hello everyone, we are back and ready to explore the new area. Amphorius awaits. We were just in the middle of some kind of last episode, Gotta do our season or episode recaps. We landed, we were shot down, we were found by the the children of Chiron, something like that. And then we fought a entity that was in a statue of some form, and then that's about it. We were following Agalia, however you say her name, because she's going to tell us more information, and that's as far as we got. We didn't get super far into it. Not really much else to update you all about. We are still in our quad banner with the Herta available for anyone who's interested. And then you can also get Lingsha, Fei Xiao, or Jade. All good characters. We got 2 supports, a main DPS, and then I'm not quite sure what she is. Honestly, I haven't seen anything. If you're exploring Amphorius, you can get all of these Stellar Jade. I didn't want to accidentally trigger a quest, so I didn't do anything. And then for all of you that have already gone through the whole 10 hours of the new update, they already have a carryover event, and this box really intrigues me. I would love to know what this is. And then currently Divergent Universe will also be resetting in 30 days, so it's going to go back from whatever level you were at up to 100, back down to 0, and so then you'll be able to get all of these rewards again. As you can see, I hit 74. This is what I've been focusing on because I want to get to 100 before the timer runs out, especially because I want the Doctor Ratio figurine. And that's about it. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. So at the time of this stream, let's see if it'll appear. Yes. So tomorrow, the Cosmic Lucky Prize event starts. Make sure that you do this at the time of this stream. Because that you do this every day, because you can either log in and you can click that I don't want to gamble, essentially, and you will get 100 Stellar Jade during the session. I think it's like 7 days, 7 phases. So that means you can get like 700 or like 800 Stellar Jade if you just choose that you're not going to gamble. Yeah, here. Now you can gamble and you will end up in one of these 3 categories. You're either going to get the 50 Stellar Jade, 600 Stellar Jade, or the lucky person who will get 500,000 of it. If you do not participate during the event, like you pick which phase, if you want to gamble or not, you'll just automatically get the 800. Like it'll just put you in the default of the not gambling one. But yeah, so just make sure you do that because that's going to be wild to get that many Stellar Jade. I believe that's about it. I am continuing on the relic grinding quest, and I haven't gotten really anything new. I think, oh wait, no, I did. My body piece. I finally got a crit rate body piece. So now my crit damage has gone down significantly, but my crit rate finally hit over 50%. So that's good. And that's about it for updates for me, at least. So let's get right back to it with Amphorius. So yeah, so I finished right when we finally got our first quest marker, or not quest marker, but like you could, like the teleportation marker, and then Agalia walked off, and so I did not want to explore on the off chance that it would set off a quest.
I'm sorry, this route is not open yet.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Arkima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Why are we in the public baths? Oh, I'm having trouble today.
This is a good place for our chat.
Is it?
Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned.
Chrysos.
But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Swap over to Kalis for oh, she's joining us. Okay. Oh, and we actually are going in water enough that like it's gonna cover. Interesting. Look at the friends. Oh my gosh, you got little like bath floaties. That's so cool. Floating fly. All this time I've relied on these wings of mine to fly. Who would have thought in the water I can fly just fine without having to flap my wings? Be water, my friend, not the emoticon. Butterflies and souls. Interesting. I wonder if that's gonna be the nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amphorius. Approach and interact to collect the nymphs and bring their blessings to Agalea. After collecting all the nymphs of the area, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information to unknown surprises. Okay, so these are going to be the origami birds of Amphorius. Oh my gosh, no! They're drowning!
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
My immediate question is, who made the gods then? Because it's like 3 of them made space, time, and laws. 3 of them made the earth, the sky, and the ocean, but like, who made them?
Then came Kephalu, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty.
Okay, that sounds like Night of Beauty. Oh, what is her name? Adrilla?
With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. A black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood.
Okay, so it's like, it's the rule of threes. So we had three gods that made the time, space, and whatnot. Space, time, and law. Three gods that made the earth, earth, sky, and ocean, and three laws that made trickery, strife, or three beings that made the trickery, strife, and death. So I imagine that there's probably, it's all, especially because they said that Amphorius was being hidden by three laws, which was the remembrance, the erudition, and an unknown, which I'm gonna assume is Aha. That's my theory. I'm keeping that theory. Trickery definitely points to Aha, right? I always forget what he's actually, like, his, like, path is called. I just always remember the Eon's name. Remembrance? No, that's Foolie's. Erudition's Noah's. I don't remember what the Aha's path is called. Erudition? No. Does it start with an E? It's the cup. Oh well, anyway. Trickery is obviously Aha's. Strife and death. I feel like either remembrance or erudition could be either of those, because, like, I don't know. Anyway, it's probably the same three eons each time, is what I'm trying to get at.
Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the words are too cryptic for you. That's why you find it difficult to understand.
I feel like this is the game makers making fun of the fact that there's so many people who play these games and just skip through all the story. So they just, like, keep making it like, oh, you can pick that you're bored.
That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
I was perfectly fine with the original style.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
That is so much worse.
Hey, no butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The three fate titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three foundation titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And the different three creation titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me.
This is so much worse. Bring back the nice
the Titans
voice.
got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
Okay. Trying to keep an eye out for those butterflies now.
Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Seems like prophesized heroes and civilians aren't treated equally in Octima. Why don't you go up with Arcalis? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Isn't he delightful? Okay, I just wanted to make sure he didn't have any like last minute. Oh, we are being lifted. Okay, it's an elevator. Got it, got it, got it. What does that look like from the ground, I wonder? Is it just like a floating thing, or is it like there's a pillar pushing it up? You know what I mean? Just from a quick glance around, do we see any of those butterflies?
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
I don't seem to have a choice, so sure.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
You moved to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer. That can sometimes be concerning when you're in water. Are we falling asleep?
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver,
Aglaya.
Master of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think.
Alright, we're gonna need to write down the names, because Glai. Aglaya.
This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense.
Pardon me, by the way.
For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
I like that my brain immediately is like, it's a trap, and I'm glad that that's an option, but that is so funny. I am immediately just like, I don't know, considering that you use those webs to destroy a monster earlier, I don't really know if I want to be joined in such a manner.
Trap? Hardly. Think of it as a ritual that allows us to communicate. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Okay, so it's like Wonder Woman's golden lasso.
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
I don't believe you.
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago, but that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
Okay, a Stellaron then.
Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Yeah, and you can see desperation if you're willing to just take in random strangers and be like, okay, help us.
If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphorius, I am willing to take the chance. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me To never tell the people of Arkima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. Arkima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Like, is it a floating platform? Looks like it. Okay. The design is fun. Anytime I see yellow now, I'm just like, butterfly? You're finally back. What did she say to you? Relay the information obtained from Aglaya. Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages? I didn't expect that to be her only concern, though this is consistent with how Fanon, shoot, I've already forgotten, was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Euralo 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even past in aeons. The sky above Amphorius, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be so taboo? Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter concealing Amphorius from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphorius hidden. Their titans could also be related to some eon. Fanon promised to fix it. We can ask him about it when we see him. Let's explore the city like Aglaya suggested. We helped defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records. Oh, is this what the chests are gonna look like? Don't worry, I'm not gonna like look all over the place. Just anything that's like really obviously visible. What in the world is that? Self-proclaimed adventurer? I always like to buy at least one. What is this? A mysterious object blessed by Janus. After breaking it, movement speed will increase for a certain duration. Interesting. Gotta go fast. Interesting, okay. Oh, there was another one up here. Ah, finally got another space anchor down. Oh, another. I'm very suspicious of that, like, you know, noise we're hearing. The whispers whenever we use the space doodad.
that's how it works.
Oh. That's fast. The citizens are already back in the city. Why are they all gathered here? Excuse me, do you all need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Finon. Let's write that down. Finon. Yeah, there must be some kind of understanding amongst the Chrysos heirs. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First, those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it with just human effort. That's going to take a couple days at least.
Human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby, oh Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Oh, he thought we could summon miracles.
Huh? You can recite this too? Wait, did you also chant this when we arrived in Akama? Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
Alright, in Amphorius, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the Trailblazer approaches, they reveal an energy ripple over them. At this point, by holding down the button, you can use the prayer to rewind them to their previous state from a certain time ago. The power of the prayer has limitations. Under normal conditions, it can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds, without the object rewinding to the critical time point, it will return to its state prior to activating the ability. Oh.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
I don't seem to be cut out for this.
Okay, there are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your jet go?
Aggie.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphorius. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates?
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
This is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
I'm gonna assume that Talaton is probably no S then erudition.
any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard.
Oh, goodness.
Your heroes, race Akama, feats abound right here.
Maybe up here? That answer is no, but we'll take the chest anyway.
Heroes, race Akama, feats
Okay,
abound
let's see.
Right here.
I for sure thought I saw Dr. Ratio for a second. How to get up there? Map, can you help me at all? Okay, I need probably to wrap around. Let's go back this way.
Does it really work?
Okay, new puzzle. What you got? Golden scapegoat. Interesting that it's called that. Use the ladder to move up or down. You only need to take one step for each ladder regardless of their length. Okay, the path of destiny is not a smooth one. Should you fall, you will experience eternal damnation. Wait, I want to look at the background longer.
Is that all?
The Unstolen Flames.
I he's a believer of Zagreus.
Hades? The video game? Alright, we got... The woman named Cassandra pulls out a small scale from her pocket, placing it on a table, and she casually picks up an apple and pomegranate from the fruit pile, setting them on the opposite scale trays. The scale teeters for a moment before tipping slightly in favor of the pomegranate. See, told you not to worry. Oh yeah, Talaton is definitely Noah's. For sure. Uh-huh. Dust of Time. What does this one do? Okay, so this is like the Adine coins.
Balanced diet is the key to a strong and
Trying to... Okay, it's not gonna let me talk to her.
These fruits aren't very good quality.
Interesting. Alright, there's another one. Alright, during exploration, we'll notice hidden passages. Okay, that link the two places together. Okay, so that's probably how we get on the roof. One moment, I want to do this puzzle again. Oh, thank goodness it leaves a tail. Interesting. Okay, I guess I probably just got a buff, question mark? Ooh, the whispers in the background do not sound amazing. Oh. What in the world is this? Okay, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna run around, and then I'm like, now just running around. No, wait, no, back out. Exit. No. I was trying to interact with the chest. I am not afraid of heights, but it is windy here and I feel a little dizzy. Thank you for saving me, but if you're not too busy, can I have some more firewood? Not a lot of people come through here, and it might really have been extinguished if you didn't find me. I am a rolling stone, and I go where the wind takes me, Crackle. After leaving the Earth Titan's divine body, I thought my adventure was finally going to start, but there's nothing interesting up here, other than the occasional bug in the clouds in the sky. A good question. I don't have anything, but if you don't mind this little flame, you may have it. Not bad. I can't really complain about anything since I'm out here, Crackle. This is what we agreed on. Take it. Interesting. Wait, catch? The rooftop is a must-go for lovebirds, and you accidentally walk straight into a couple's secret tryst. You're particularly sharp of hearing, so by the time you realize you should have escaped, sorry, far too late. My dear, isn't this too bold of us? Your parents are right down in the market. Just a bit of noise and they'll look up and spot us. Tee-hee, then let them watch as much as they want, the sight of their prides and joy, their darling daughter falling in love with the Cremonus kid they hate the most. They ought to drive them nuts, haha. I just love this side of you. Once you've made up your mind, no one can stop you. But there are grudges between the city-states. Your parents dislike me, but I don't blame them. Neither of them has ever fought in battle, but their minds both bear the scars of war and hatred towards you and your Cremonian brethren. The last city, Akama, it ought to be a sanctuary for all in the end times, including for people like you. That's right. Have you given any thought to what I mentioned last time about leaving Akama? Nympha, we've been over this a lot already. It's too dangerous. Once I earn a few more achievements in the future, then we can... Silly Billy, Alias, don't you get it? Their hate is only for your Castrum Krenos bloodline. They won't compromise until they lose me at least once. Nympha, wait. Okay, we have picked up a side mission, apparently. Okay, those are what the health things are now. Oh, goodness. The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed well-known master thief across Symphorius. They enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to obtain and then vanishing into the void with their stolen goods. They tend to leave a coin of whimsy and mockery in the aftermath. The only thing that can punish them is Onorix's power. When near a coin of whimsy, use the rewinding powers provided by Onorix's prayer. Oh boy. Upon the fissures the thief escaped through to get the spirit thief to come back. Click and hold to activate the prayer and rewind Spirit Thief's time to be before they escaped. However, Spirit Thief will struggle valiantly within the spectral zone. While the Spirit Thief is in the special zone, you need to release the button to end the prayer and then press the button and hold when they are unprepared to bring the Spirit Thief to justice. I surrender. If you keep pulling like that, we'll be split apart. You're getting better and better at turning time back, so no wonder that old Oronix is keen on you. It would be such a shame to waste your talents on the right path. Would you be interested in a little collaboration? Though I may not have your talents, my reputation as the Master Thief is still known far and wide. Joining us would be your best bet you wouldn't regret. Wait a minute, on that coin, let it flip over again. Is that the Aha mask? Right there. Interesting. You see the tailor shop in the corner? There's an antique vase in there. Unfortunately, the foot traffic is high in there and it's tough to get in a moment to strike. But all you would need to do is waggle that little finger of yours, turn the clock back to a quiet evening with no one around, and I could walk right in and snap it with ease. Don't be so hasty, I haven't finished. Then you take the vase to an antique store to sell it. When the boss turns around to put it away in the warehouse, I'll sneak in and grab their accounting book before anyone is the wiser. This is no simple accounting book. There was an old land deed stashed in there that was signed even before the War of the Titans, back when Akuma was no more than wilderness. As for the demarcated area, don't let this shock you, but it is the current location of Capel himself. With the land deed, we'll be have a legitimate right to claim ownership of the Dawn device. Then when we say day, the sun will be high in the sky. When we say night, the world will fall into dark before your eyes. If anyone wants to see the light of the sun, they'll have to pay us a fair fee. And when the time comes, I will buy this entire street and steal from any house I want. As for you, if you wanted to hold the Dawn device for a bit to play, that'd be perfectly fine. This conversation is going nowhere. My throat is all hoarse from talking. For what? Just take your darn chest and enjoy yourself. Later. Interesting. We're hearing whispering again like we were when the Stellaron in Belobog was going wild. Willing to bet the Stellaron's gonna be in the Atlas Orb or inside the Titan itself. An excellent outlook for over the city. We can even see the Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view.
What are you two doing? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Doesn't he sound like Titan from Megamind, the reporter? Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. It's our first time in Akuma, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to capture? I mean, to remember the city and its sights by.
You mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Yep. Yes, I meant to say that. Ah, Danhung, he's dying inside.
So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all right, pass me your photo stone.
Photo stone? Everyone in the Holy City knows me as an explorer. I don't know if I would just hand you an item. I'm not even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign name. But that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy, I know how to use this now. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way.
I actually get to be in the photo?
We're done. Here, have a look.
Lamau. I would have tilted it up a bit more to get more of the Titan, but it works. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
Nope, we are. 100%. I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
I have promised I'm not going to say anything. If you take my silence as confirmation, that's an entirely separate deal that has nothing to do with me and means I didn't break my promise. Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thalassopolis? Like thalassophobia, the ocean? Is that a reference from where you're from, Don Hung? A sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the Holy City was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after meeting Finon at the Abyss.
Thalassopolis? Oh. Is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists. It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
Left thoughtfully. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think we managed to fool him. After all, da-da-da was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphorius, I'm afraid he'll have already seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence, but it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphorius, there are people who still yearn for it. Looks like we have to be even more cautious. Where should we go next? Right, we were going to explore the city before we got distracted. Oh. I guess I went around the back. I guess I can't just jump off. Look, Finon. How do I get down? Not a fan of those whispers, because it probably means a Stellaron is active.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped. Chrysos heir, the weight of the core flame. If you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear.
It looks like they just put duct tape on it.
Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
One who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
That sounds like a propaganda and a half.
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
Yeah, but like, how was it communicated to you? Who did that communicating? Because that might be important.
There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, it is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
I am not saying it's silly superstition. I'm asking who said it so that I can figure out the politics of this area. What Aglaya conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, role do you play in all of this, Phynon?
I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
A market wouldn't be one without its hustle and bustle. Even so, the memorial market today has seen way too much foot traffic. What exactly happened to make the discerning and composed people of Akuma stop in their tracks and form such a huge crowd that blocks the road? You squeeze past the crowd and emerge in the fray of the commotion. Have a look, take a gander. These shields are rare treasures, hard to come by. Don't miss out, you snooze, you lose. Some people may ask, shields are such a common commodity, what's there to be in awe about? That's where you're wrong. These are no ordinary shields. They're shields forged from the Earth Titan's nails. Surely everyone knows who Giorios is, yes? What proof do you have? I like that it's like mostly the same model, but the outfits are fun. Nope. The pillar of stones, Giorus, the titan bearing all life upon its back, immovable and indestructible. With a shield forged from its nails, you'll be indomitable and unyielding. That sounds like the our preservation path titan, or Eon. There is even a prophecy stating, even if the black tide drowns the highest peak, fills up the deepest ravines, only it can bear our last hopes, pass on the kindling of life, and usher in a new age. The customer is a saint for supporting my business. Shall I pack up a shield for you? No worries about that. My ancestors were all workers in the temple in Icarus, and these were all passed down from them. Can't be damaged even if it were hurled over the cliff of the abyss of fate. There wouldn't be a scratch on it, even if 100 Dromases trample over it. Even Thanatos? Like the actual Greek god of death? Thanatos? Would sigh and it's spelled differently, I think. No, it is actually spelled that exact same way. Okay. I was like, the actual Greek god of death? Everybody's like, oh, Hades is the great god of death. That is actually incorrect. Hades rules over hell, and is the one who presides over the dead to make sure that they're being enacted on their punishments. Thanatos is the actual Greek god of death. So... I dare guarantee that no weapon in the world can even shatter the shield. Feel free to test it out if you don't believe me. Our weapons are not from this world. So, you're really going to test it out? Okay, allow me to prop it up for you. The merchant reluctantly positions the shield. Can't talk big if you don't actually... Instantly shattered. It's a minor setback. Look, you can still use it if you piece it back together. It's very durable. The shield was converting incoming force into its own. The structural design is as such. The shield will break in appropriate instances in order to absorb the greatest amount of force. If it were totally unbreakable, it'd be the wielder's arm that breaks instead. The benevolent Gyorios would never wish such a plight on anyone. My friend, Gyorios is called the Pillar of Stone because its spine faces upwards to meet the barrage of harsh storms and blizzards. Even if it had nails, they would be buried deep within the earth. How would mortals even acquire them? Groundless accusations bordering on blasphemy. Why would you malign a compatriot in the same field of work? I'm just speaking truth. No one has seen Gyorios' divine figure before, after all. So then, what is truly worth believing? Seeing is believing. Everyone knows that during the era Bellica, Nicador once threw their lance into the land. This incident has been recorded in the ballads of the bards. These lances of mine are forged from the shards of that very lance all those years ago. They're as good as the real artifact. We have switched to another one. Nicador was ever victorious, brandishing a lance forged from the lance shard that the god once wielded. This sounds like when they made the weapons from land, the Eon of the Hunt's arrow. You will be unstoppable and unrelenting. If anyone here is in disbelief, feel free to test it for yourself. To have 2 divine relics surface in the space of a day, Akuma certainly is a mecca of wonderment. The Eternal City certainly lives up to its name to harbor such an impressive arsenal. When you take out your purse and are about to purchase these 2 legendary masterpieces, a lingering question persists in your mind. That's quite a pickle. Why aren't they talking? Could the items be counterfeit? Good thing I suppressed my impulse to buy any. Praise reason. Praise Circes. You were just spewing nonsense. What cat got your tongue now? If it was just about the goods, I would be more than happy to try them out, but it concerns the honor of 2 titans. Without a testifying arbiter that can convince the crowd, I wouldn't dare jump the gun. That's right. Without an arbiter as witness, even if the scales weren't even, the Talaton would also never acknowledge this. There's no such arbiter around here. Let's go find one. Did we get a little side quest? Are you an arbiter, sir? Passing by to purchase masonry materials, I am. Crowded and noisy. For what reason is it so? You can't be sure who will win exactly, but you're absolutely certain that no one knows arms forging better than this grand craftsman, so you elaborate the details to him. Weapons forged by titans. Impossible it is, but observe, willing I am. The unstoppable lance versus the immovable shield. That's a cliffhanger right there. You want to make a bet? Zagreus came to me in a dream yesterday, saying that my fortune will be delivered today. If I don't nab this chance, it will surely pelt my head with coins and demand to know what's stored inside. With the current situation, the supporters on both sides are about even right now. You could consider it. I'm not going to. You've been suspicious of these 2 merchants' claims from the start and decide not to get involved. You really found one. A paltry matter like this doesn't deserve the attention of the grand craftsman. Interested, I am, in this manner. Polite refusal, no need. For the grand craftsman to personally preside over this, we are at a loss for words. Stop stalling. Thrust the strongest lance at the strongest shield. A crisp clang and the lance and shield both shatter the instant they touch each other. Both have been broken? Could these be counterfeits? Someone call the guards. Have these two charlatans arrested. Some customers may ask, why did the lance and shield break at the same time? The answer appears completed, but it's quite simple. The powers of both titans are equal, so the outcome is naturally a stalemate. Hey, even Zagreus' disciples will blush at your ability to lie through your teeth. That's right, when the lance met the shield, did you feel like the eyes were shrouded, perhaps not even able to see the actual clash? That's the explosive remnant power of the titans. You're pretty good too. You all could see the black screen too. Black screen. Life isn't some theater play, and you can't just decide when to draw or pull the curtains. Not accurate. The duel was. Strike an ordinary shield with the strongest spear, one will. Strike the strongest shield with an ordinary weapon, one shall. Act in haste, do not. Before truth you see. Act later, not too late it is, and after the truth is revealed. The Kran's Rasmus words ring true. If weapon blessed by titans directly clash with each other, both would surely be severely damaged. But against commonplace weapons, the outcome would be vastly different. Both merchants followed Shartonis' instructions and positioned a shield. The shield made of paper mache. It's as brittle as the bath tiles. It shattered again. What is this godly might? Could you be Nicodor itself? Again, let's see how you do against 3 of them. Ooh. Okay. What exactly can this shield project? The enemy's wrists? All 3 shields were smashed? Again, this can't be real. Let's see you smash 10 shields in one strike. I can't do it in one. And I'm shattering them with a hat, too. Again! On the shield, conclusion can one make. The lance's quality, one shall test again. Do I... After a few strikes, a number of spears had snapped. The merchant wipes a cold sweat from his brow. Try the rest of them. All other lances have been defeated, yet the shield remains steadfast and unshaken. Such flimsy material I've never seen. How dare you swindle others using Goryo's name, a most blasphemous act. May Nicodor drop their lance over your head. The guards are already on their way. Prepare for judgment. If you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Let's just admit our defeat this time. No fear of firewood as long as you stay in the mountains. The moment's mistake isn't the end of the world, and there'll always be another time to rise again. To think their lances and shields have all been destroyed. I've lost my entire fortune. Lord Zagreus, were your words in my dream a whimsical plank? Bah, your prediction was the most astute. No one got it right. The money's all yours. I should have gotten involved in the ruckus to begin with. The Kalis paradox. Yeah, but the issue is also my weapons are from out of this world, just inherently, which is so funny. Watch out for moving objects. They may collide with the trailblazer. You may get hurt if you're not being careful. You are struck down by the passage of time. The counterfeiters. Let's look at our achievements. We've gotten a couple of them. Encounter the Titan Weavers for the first time. Collect one blessing from the creation nymphs. Inverted crown of thorns. Some wear a crown of thorns, some others, however, fall on the thorns in the golden scapegoat. Even if you tread a ridiculous path, materials rewards remain ever important. Claims a chest obtained from the golden scapegoat. Synchronized bird's eye view. Reach the highest point of Memorial Market. Smash one flying amphoria. Obtain one treasure under the golden short spear's guidance. Bear witness to the outcome between the strongest shield and the strongest lance. Repair any living flame of yours and fulfill its request. Repair a total of 3 statues in the city. Guess who loves Dramases the most in Akuma? And obtain a memory crystal shard for the first time. Oh. Why did I just hear something?
Let's go touch a Dromus later.
I just heard something. That's the lady we encountered previously. And she's not wreaking death upon everyone this time.
Ah, it's our 2 distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromuses. Well, I'm also just passing by. Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Castoris also a Chrysosaur?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong. Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you were here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromuses?
Yes.
Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there.
Oh my gosh, I would immediately be all over this.
Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do. Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
Her serious tone immediately quashes your wild idea. You gently pick up a piece of red clay from the container while the Dromuses watches your every move intently. Don't mess it up. I have food. The Dromos lets out a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as its new caretaker. Should it get what it wants so easily, or... Not you can eat it. The big guy in front lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clay must be as delicious as a freshly sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
I would love to.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. It's alright.
Is this the death aura thing? Miss Castoris, are you concerned about something? Since we've just arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akuma, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alright, okay, let's take a photo of the Dromos as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help. Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Alright then, thanks for
No
your help.
problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Let's just do as she says. You put March 7th's camera on the ground, and Castoris bends down to pick it up.
Colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. All right, get into position.
I feel like she's really fun. Like, I would like her. There's just so much going on with her outfit.
And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Castoris gently places the camera on the ground, and you bend down to pick it up. It's in black or white? But what's the reason behind using the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That won't be necessary. This is
I'm
fine.
glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromesis.
Why are you speaking like a Stellaron hunter all of a sudden? I'm pretty sure I am a Stellaron hunter. I'm still keeping up with that theory as well, that I am a Stellaron hunter that had their mind wiped. You can say Miss Castoris is not very talkative. No, that's not it. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These Chrysosairs all have wildly different personalities in comparison. Fanon seems like the most normal one. Hello, Dunhung, Kalis. How's Memorial Market looking to you guys? We've wandered plenty, run into lots of interesting people and things. That's nice, as long as you enjoyed yourself. The Bass have also returned to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you've done walking around, come find us back at the Memorial Palace. Aglaya prepared a huge gift for you. Can I feed them again? Or is this like a one-time deal? Should we return to the Memorial Palace, or do you want to wander around a bit more? I just want to feed them again, if it'll let me. Absolutely so sad that I can't feed them again. I can feed them again? Oh no. Sad. Come and eat me! Are you here to eat dirt? Why not try a bit of butterfly? Mud tastes bitter, but I am sweet. Eating sweet things is good for your health. You are in the incorrect genre for that. I hope we get to run on the Rainbow Road at some point. I think that would be fun. It says optional, continue exploring the area. Oh dang, this goes quite a ways. Alright. Oh, and they even have like marker points that you explore. Okay, we'll get those marker points since they're like actual area interaction bits. Oh, another one of these lances. Ooh. Okay, there it is. I was like, visually, where is it? Oh. Ooh, that sound is back.
Is that all?
Heroes, the road ahead is going to be dangerous. Are you sure you're still willing to go? Okay, heroes, always have to inscribe legendary chapters. Remember to come home and visit. Okay. Oop. Sorry. These big guys are all dressed up so unfashionably. Nothing like a little style for the ladies. Luckily, I'm here to do a little embroidery. Okay, so far I'm liking these guys compared to the birds. The boards? Oh my gosh, what is happening to me?
Looks good.
Gotta go fast. I swear, I keep thinking I see Dr. Ratio. The mural record in simple and delicate carvings the story of Capale, creating life and building Akuma. Okay, so the one that's bearing the Atlas one is Capale. Okay, in the murals, Capale bears the enormous dawn device on their back. The golden divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground for the left-hand side of their chest and spreading in all directions. At their feet, humans bathed in golden blood work together to create a great city. The city Akuma, the origin of Emphoria's civilization. Interesting. Let me just peek in this side bit. Anything very obvious that I can pick up or interact with? Just as you carefully observe the changes as the torch, the top is reigniting, you feel strong vibrations coming from beneath your feet. Boy, I thought that commotion I felt in the workshop just now was something happening with the beast down there, so I came rushing over. I didn't realize you actually reignited Georgi's holy candle. Through the old man's excited explanations, you realize that this holy candle is an offering from Gior's followers, but was eventually abandoned for unknown reasons. But the chest next to it... Since he rekindled the holy candle, then this must be Gore's reward. From the dust of its surface, this must be the treasure that has been buried deep. Once used divine powers to command the land to offer its bounty forcibly. Such events has also been recorded. I just didn't expect to witness the legends with my own eyes. I am truly fortunate. Alright, little boy, this old one's gotta get back and handle the flock. May you bless your path. I'm just gonna keep skipping the name at this point. Oh, I see a butterfly. Wait. Oh, it's one of the flying thingies. I got sidetracked and didn't even see that. I swear I'm not gonna explore, guys. Proceeds to explore. You can't trust that statement from me. We all know this. The strife of the day and the night birth the all-knowing giant. Their feet measures the earth and their back carries the dawn and the dusk. With the nights as their curtain, they dreamt until they awoke. Only then did they realize my perfection was born from creation. Gods, please hear my wish. Craft my likeness with fresh earth and grant my intelligence from your fruits. Illuminate my emotions with the wings of a butterfly and forge my fate with golden blood. The perfect gods created the very first humans, and the first humans created the first city, Akuma. Standing at the foot of the throne of the worlds, your golden blood can be traced back to the very beginning. Through the black tides devour the ancient lands, the holy city will cross over to a new world. Oh, hi, Finon.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new. There's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
I never would have thought that Finon had such a hobby. He seems to be dealing with someone difficult right now. Let's leave it him to it. Oh, I wanted to talk to the seller, not to the whatever. Oh, is it another one of those blessing things? Ugh. What you see before you is simply an ordinary basket. As you can see, it bears no resemblance to a trash can. However, among all the baskets, why does this particular one capture your attention? Press F to assassinate. It's commendable that you recognize this is no ordinary basket. However, this is my private domain, impolite one. Rain and wind and sunshine are guests embrace, but not uninvited kings. You understand? Huh, did I not make myself clear enough? This basket is my home, and you keep your hands off and don't dig through it unless I say otherwise. Got it? Rationality of reasonable animals. Oh, she's been running around this entire time.
Does it really work?
No, small child. Let me... I am pressing F for interact so much. Got her. What a great day, mister. How many breaking news alerts do you plan on listening to? Hey, don't get me wrong now. I only sell news. I'm not into recycling it. We're having a sale to mark the grand opening. One line of news for just 5 bounce coins. Want to hear one? The girl looks at you with puppy dog eyes and seems to say, I'll starve if I don't sell any news stories today. That's right. Could anyone else ever hope to refuse the girl with the puppy dog eyes? Besides, you're so rich now that you can afford the price of 10 news items. Thank you so much. Well then, I'll begin. The girl tells a series of outrageous stories, such as Nikador falling in love with Talaton and fighting Gorus in a love triangle. The story lasts at least 10 minutes. Perhaps the light in Akuma has been impacting your sleep, but you gradually close your eyelids. You wake up feeling as though your body is lighter. Can spending time with children really help you take a load off? It takes a while for you to fully understand why. The money pouch you exchanged some physical balance coins to try to fit in with the locals has vanished. I have to find and interrogate that kid. A mysterious device that dazzles with radiance in the very top of the installation. What does it use for fuel? You are unable to confirm this. You just feel that it's a waste of energy to leave it on right now. I'm not turning it off. Okay, I think I saw a butterfly when I was trying to do my circles. Or maybe it was just this thing I saw. Interesting. What?
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. My first thought was Argenti, but I'm like, wait, no. Did Himiko come down after us? Rosy Celestial Maiden Forum. I have a strange feeling about this. I hope that it's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Akuma.
Brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs. But sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's world-round web. Got it. Please take a look.
It was, as I said, the Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Euphorius no matter what. Himiko looks the closest to, if it is Himiko, looks the closest to the Euphorius people. And there are so many wonders you won't see in Euphorius in that photo stone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. The world beyond the sky is real. Oh no, it's March. Her hair was pink and she wore a short blue blouse and her eyes were the sea reflecting on the light of the sunset. Is it seriously not Meneste's human avatar? Lady Aglaya is Meneste's ambassador. Nonsense. I already said that the Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Euphoria. She's from beyond the sky. I'll admit that I have read a great many unofficial historical records, but the skyship calamity is not an apocryphal tale. It is a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the sky dome while Aquilas maintains their baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the sky even exists. Even the existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. I still have a few attires made by Lady Aglaya herself. I hope I can make the Rosy Celestial Maiden's acquaintance with these supreme garbs as a gift. I told you, I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nikador and Kefale clasping hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. My dear explorer, you're speaking drivel. You must have been deceived by Zagreus. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine, so be it. I'll prove the existence of the world beyond the skies through my own means. That's probably the guy that we talked to that asked if we were from outside the planet. Just watch me. I will soar to the world beyond the sky. This is giving not Ignis. Melted wax wings. Oh, what is it? Oh my god, why can I not remember? The Icarus. There we go. I was like, it's also an eye. What is it? This is giving Icarus vibes. Even if I have to risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all. Uh-oh. March is on planet. The Daemonus guy who took a photo for us. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7th previously took. How sneaky. There are more than 100 people in there. Although no one believes what Daemonus says, saying now, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Quick, we have to find this guy before things get worse. I feel like protesting is going to make this situation worse for us. That was close. The dim flame was almost extinguished in this dark place. Did you save me? Crackle. You have my gratitude. All the stones by the road shall chant your name, and every boulder on the cliff shall feature your visage. You are the highest mountain and the longest slope. I once traveled everywhere with the Earth Titan. I left my footprints among the gravel. I sowed countless seeds in the fertile soil. I built majestic cliffs and I dug bottomless ravines. But now the divine powers have vanished and I am nothing but a dim flame. Look at this dancing flame, pure, mysterious, warm, and everlasting. Beholding such a feat, do you want to draw a sliver and take it along? Make an offering and you shall have it. This moisture, the dim flame hates things that are damp. Take it away! Oh, so I also have to give them, like... Take it, Crackle. You'll understand how to use it in time. Apologies, good guest. I was distracted. You are... I've heard about you before. The warrior from the foreign lands who fights side by side with the Chrysosairs, am I correct? Welcome to Memorial Palace, good guest. Lady Aglaia has instructed me to receive you and your fine companions as esteemed guests. Of course, Lady Aglaia must have told you about this place, but allow me to give you a thorough introduction. You can enter and exit the bath anytime, use bath various facilities free of charge, and enjoy exclusive discounts on paid amenities, though this offer does not extend to some products. Allowing people to wash off their taint and attain serenity, that's the original purpose of the Memorial Palace. The warriors who assisted in defending Akama are even more worthy of commendation, so it is only natural that we provide the respective services. As for the reading room, pool, restaurant, and other amenities, I better leave their introductions to my bath co-workers. This is all I have to say. You may go in and have a look around as you please. I will proceed to daydream here and snap back to reality if you need me. How fun. There's so many people here all of a sudden. At a time like this, why not ask around? We'll go just a little bit longer. We are getting like about to my stopping time.
Rosy celestial maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Mestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself. Oh, beautiful celestial maiden. How can I ever win your affection?
March 7th is really that simple in your eyes. Yep. Let's get to the point.
Damius? Ominos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Right now, I only have the rosy celestial maiden in my heart.
I wonder what he drank. Someone should come calm him down. Let's go and look elsewhere. You good, friend?
Oh, rosy celestial maiden. You truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky, if only to lead us out of this long, dark night? No, I do not care about any dummy-oness. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart. Oh, rosy celestial maiden, the light of Akama.
Next. Oh my god, I want Argenti to come here. Argenti would absolutely destroy these people with, like, how pretty he is. They would never be able to look away. Oh, the guys are allowed in here too. Nifty. Where is the last one? Oh, it's over here. Ah, I can't jump. Curse this inability. Wait a minute, before we do that, you sell stuff? What do you sell? I think you're just trying to ruin our family's reputation. I always thought of you as a good brother, but turns out I was wrong. You can't judge a person by their face. I've already told you my brother could never do such a thing. Besides, if we're being honest, your suspicion is far greater than ours, isn't it? What? How dare you slander me like this? Are you looking for a fight? You were the one who provoked me first. Now you had the nerve to lose your temper. As the tension between the two keeps building, you watch closely, not wanting to miss the exciting moment when the fight kicks off. I am hallucinating, Dr. Ratio, everywhere. Friend, you seem quite intrigued. Would you like to know what exactly they're arguing about? It'll only take 50 balance coins. I'll explain everything, including the background, clearly to you. Give it to me. It's straightforward. I knew you were someone easy to get along with. Here, that young man who looks like he might explode at any moment. His family runs a general store. Their main business is supplying expedition teams with provisions when they head out of the city. As for the gloomy guy who looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days, my type, he belongs to a fairly well-known local expedition team. He's actually the younger brother of the team's leader. A while ago, their squad went out to explore a new area, but by sheer bad luck, they ran into the black tide, and the casualties were severe. After barely managing to escape with their lives, they tried to gather themselves and head back to the city, only to find that there was an issue with their supplies. The backup food was all near expiry and about to spoil. The medical kits were put together from leftover scraps. Clearly, there was an inside job. These two guys, in order to investigate, came to the bath to gather information. They found out that the captain of the expedition made some secret deal with the old shopkeeper some time ago, and that's when the arguments started. I'll say it one last time, stop causing trouble. Use your wooden little brain and think carefully about what you actually came here to do. Am I being unreasonable? Clearly it's you who's guilty in trying to change the subject. Nice try. Look at that. These two have grown up together years of friendship, yet when something like this happens, it's just like a chimera biting another chimera, just as messy as a mouthful of fur. Are you not the masked fool for sure? The masked fool? What's that? Sounds intriguing. Could you tell me about it in detail later? I say you two, don't you think that's enough? Everyone's staring at you now. Are you sure you want to keep this show going? Huh? Weren't you the one who told us? Are you questioning the information I provided? That's not what he means. It's just that your making a secret deal comment is a bit too vague. Exactly, which is why you'll have to figure out the rest yourselves. Or do you expect me to break it all down and explain every detail? That would cost you extra, you know. You... Fine. Since you work so hard entertaining everyone here, I'll throw in a freebie. Take a good look at the medical expenses for the expedition team over the past few months. If you're lucky, you might catch a big rock rat. What? Uncle Libus would never. I see. Thank you. Let's go, Ifris. We'll talk later if you need. Thank you for your visit, and we look forward to seeing you again next time. Alright, the noisy ones are gone now. We can have a good chat, can't we, my Outlander friends? Thanopolis, right? I haven't heard of that name before. So there's a city like that in Emphorius. I've seen a great many outsiders and know plenty of things, but judging from your novel appearance and usual behaviors, and come and talk to me when you're home, friend. I'm very interested. He's fun. Do you know how terrible my pants and socks are right now?
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins.
Oh, he not only, like, looked at the photos, he sent them to himself too, huh?
Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Domionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. A world beyond the sky.
What's that commotion?
I want to be high up like that too.
Oh boy. Aglaya is gonna be so mad. We broke that agreement within like 5 seconds of leaving the building. Delusional Cryosair. Oh, that's the title. Alright. Up we go. It really is Demiolus. Let's go take a look. 5 seconds. There's a puzzle, and I wish to do it first. There might be a puzzle.
Is that all?
It says the puzzle's like right here. Maybe the puzzle's on the ground floor. Oh, or maybe it's above us? It is above us, okay. Oh, where is it going?
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
You gotta go fast.
Barge? What's all this fuss? Can't a guy run his business in peace?
Looks good.
Can't a guy run...
Maybe we should go home to stay safe. Maybe we should go home to stay safe.
The scenery here is beautiful. The air is refreshing. I love it. Do you want to live here forever, or do you want to keep journeying? The spiritual flame burns quietly and does not answer. But if you offer substance to the fire, you might have a glimpse of the future. The Earth Titan created this land and placed tiny little me among it. What was the purpose? Will I be a part of the magnificent prophecy? The land does not answer and only repays with harvest. You must sow the seed if you want a taste of the fruit. The good seed, take it. This is the fruit you deserve. I would love to have one of whatever that is. Can I buy this from you? This like cat creature? Oh my gosh, look at them. Please tell me I'm getting... They can have little like mermaid tails. I want one immediately.
Celestial maiden! Celestial maiden! I want to become a celestial maiden one day.
Oh, look at them. I'm gonna get one, right? At least in the car, like in the train. Oh my gosh, look at them.
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What is he trying to do? Let's get closer and take a look. Look at these things. Oh my gosh.
Is that all?
Interesting. Can I... You have found 7 nymphs so far, so I guess I can't interact with the garden maker yet. Platform currently unavailable. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere, these little guys. Oh my gosh, I hope that's in an event like the cat cakes were. It looks like a tree, maybe with planets. The device for nurturing chimeras looks like a huge luscious tree on the outside. The Sea of Life managed to produce such a weird little creature. Oh, Oh wait, are those little cat things the chimeras? These things? I hope we get a chimera event like we did with the cats. Alright, that gives us 8 of those.
The wisdom of Xerxes should be shared equally by all. I, explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
It is an Icarus parallel.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Clocky doesn't react. You think you can use a Pentaconian key to open an Amphorian lock? Ha! That's wishful thinking. We can't stand by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Mr. Damionis, please calm down. Don't act rashly.
I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words. Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Since appeasing him does not work, it's time for a change in strategy.
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath.
We're running out of time. It's a human life after all. There's no choice. Let's just tell him. Damionis.
What did you just say?
So, I was right?
I thought we were just gonna knock him out. We are bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
Damionis is dragged away by the guards before he could finish his sentence.
This is not going to go well.
What will happen to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
We're sorry for the trouble we have caused.
All right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
This is gonna be difficult. Let's try and salvage the situation before Aglaya finds out. Oh, I'm sure she already knows. Please tell me we'll be able to have a little event to make these little chimera guys. Please tell me that's a thing. I've found 8 of them. Can I talk to you now? What's this? It looks like one of those mannequins in the clothing stores of Pentaconi. There's also a butterfly. Is that a fashion accessory? Now there's a warrior I've never seen before. Pretty cute too. I like it. Wow, you actually saw straight through my disguise. Don't tell me you're my lady's priest, are you? I haven't seen them in a long time. What a shame. If you were also nymphs, we could have had a lot of fun together. How intriguing. We should catch these nymphs the next time we encounter them. Perhaps they can help us better understand Amphorius. Wait, I need to G. I hear a treasure chest. We will come back for it at a later time. But I hear one. Oh, another one of those. Go back in. Oh. Oh, there's also a butterfly here. Did I not catch it? It didn't have its little... Isn't that Tribby's sister?
Isn't this Lady Treenan? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love. Lady Trianne's favorite sour melon candies, Lady Treeby's favorite butter cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
Oh, that's indeed tempting.
Since we haven't solved the Rosy Celestial Maiden problem yet, let's avoid the Chrysoceres for now. Oh, is this a play on the Trojan horse? How interesting. We'll wait to get the deluxe mystery box. Oh. I was like, where is that noise coming from?
Is that all?
This is the sacred beast of Bagusa.
Oh my gosh, look at them.
It's so cute. I don't believe it.
I agree, look how cute it is. Alright, well we've hit 2 hours, and so we're not quite at a natural cutoff with what's going on, but we're at a good enough one. Oh my gosh, 39? 3 of which are the spirit thief. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna call it there. Thank you all so much for joining me on this. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the week. Remember to get some good sleep. And I hope that you all are enjoying Amphoria. So far it seems it's okay. It was like, I liked the pacing with that first bit. Now it feels like we're kind of on a filler quest, but I do feel like it is naturally taking us around the city and showing it to us instead of just leaving that exploration up to you kind of deal. So I am having fun with that. But yeah, so thank you all so much for coming. I will see you all again next Sunday, and bye now.